everyone, welcome to my channel. Here we are at one of my club waters, got a few hours spare today, a bit of a day session, so I'm just going to talk you through a few techniques and what I do on the few hours that I've got. It's the start of a few vlogs that I'm going to do, this is my winter one. I've not done a video for a while, I'll explain later about all the videos and now what's going to be going on, etc. So basically I've just arrived at one of my club waters. Now yesterday the temperature was quite warm, it was going 14 to 17 degrees. Today it's pretty dropped to half that, it's like showing 5 in the car. It was southwesterly wind, it does feel a lot colder today. So what I'm going to do is just try and locate the fish first and try and find where they are, and obviously pick a spot, an area that I can fish to, and hopefully go from there. Sorry about the noise in the background, there's like an industrial estate and it's just making a racket as soon as I turned up. So this is the lake. Now the wind's blowing into this corner, as you can see. Oh, just seen a big fish jump there, right in the corner, just over there. Straight away, close in. Keep an eye on that. So yeah, the wind's says a southwesterly blowing into this corner. It's quite a cold wind. My thinking is the fish will probably should be on the back of the wind where it's a lot warmer, where it feels nice. The fish has just jumped right in the edge, literally a foot off the bank in the corner, so I'll keep an eye on that. What I'm going to do is obviously try and locate the fish and pick an area. Now let's go and do that. Right, here we are, it's finally set up. What's happened is I've ended up going to the bottom end of the lake, to another corner. Now the wind is pushing in to this corner. It's still quite cold. Now the reason for this, I could have just set up and just put a single over the fish that I saw earlier on, but I just thought I'd come into the deeper area of the lake, because I just think if it was quite warm yesterday, it's like halved in temperature overnight. It's still going to be warm in this slightly deeper area, so I just put the rods out now, as you can see. I have previously baited a few areas on the lake over a week or so, just trickled in the bait. This is one of the areas that I've put a bit of bait out, but I just thought I'd give it a go and see what happens. So I'll just go through how I go about what I use in winter and the rigs, etc. Now in winter, as you well know, is majority of people just stick singles out, which is a good idea, just to try and get a bite, which is what I do normally, just see if I can either nick a bite or fish a tightish line, see if there's any fish in the area, and get any indication on the rods. So what I normally do is either fish singles, again fish a tightish line to see if the fish are in the area if I've not seen anything, and also if I've baited up a few spots, just to see if there's anything working on those spots and fish towards them really. So this is an area that I've fished a few times. I just thought I'd give it an hour or so in here. Not seen anything in this area, but there's a bit of bait out from the other day, so I'll just give it an hour or so. If not, I'll probably move to the other top end where I saw that fish. So normally in winter, there's all sorts of baits you can use. Like single pop-ups tend to be a favourite of people's, and what I've got on one rod is just a wafter, and another one is a pop-up. One's a pineapple, and The other one's just the bait I've been using called Trigonella, and it's just a matching bottom bait, just to see if the go on the natural colour rather than high vis like a pineapple popple that I've got on. So I've got 2 on and go from there. It is colder in this corner, but the sun keeps coming out in this corner as well. I could have gone, it felt a lot calmer and warmer in that flat area where I was at the top, and I thought about going in that area, but I just thought I'd come down here just to see if anything would happen. Just keep looking at the lake just to see if I could see any signs, constantly looking round on the lake. Not seen anything down here yet. I've had a few bleeps, I don't know if the liners or what. Not too sure yet. So I'll give it an hour or so in this corner or this area and see what happens, and I'll probably show you my rigs later on, what I'm using on the rigs. Also, like I was saying before, it's really important to try and locate the fish. I know I did see one, and I could have just gone on that and flicked a single out, but I just didn't rush. You can't rush when you come to the lake, and just take your time. That's what I've learned. Just take your time, walk round, keep looking until you see a few signs. I was going to wait until I saw something else at that top end, but I didn't see anything else. So I've just come down to this area just to see if anything was happening. So what I'll do, I'll just see if anything happens, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Right, we've had a bit of a change of plan. The area that I was set up in earlier before, it was just absolutely freezing. The wind was just blowing into my face, and it just felt too uncomfortable, too cold. Like one part of the lake it's just the wind's blowing into one side, and it's quite a cold wind. And I've just packed up, had a move round. I've just seen a couple showing the edge. So just over my shoulder here, close in, I've just seen one. Didn't see it come out, but I saw it splash when it went down. With good size, so I'm just going to flick the pineapple pop-up out, just to see if I can maybe get a bite. Just this whole side is a lot calmer and it feels warmer. Maybe I should have gone where I saw that fish at the beginning. But the wind is blowing into that corner as well now, which feels cold. But I've just seen one on this side, so I'm just going to flick one out now and just see if there's anything about. Right guys, welcome back. I've just had that pop up in the edge for a while now, about 20 minutes. Nothing's happened. Just brought the rod in just to show you my rigs. Probably try again for another 20 minutes, so just see what happens, but that carp probably gone now. So I'll just show you the 2 rods that I've got set up today and what I've been using recently. On the wafter rig, I've just been using a Nash tackle, and got the Camo diffusion leader there just to keep that pin down. It's really clear under the water. The lead I'm using is that's a 2 ounce Nash lead, as you can see there. I've just got a little clip on there just to put the hook link on. Got a little hook sleeve there, which is the Nash one. Now there's loads of tackle out there that you can use. It just depends what you're confident in. I'm just using all the Nash gear at the minute. The material I'm using is the armour link in silk, as you can see there. That's in £15. So it's basically just a simple nutless nut got a bit of putty on the end there, and that's a 16 mil Beechwood Baits Trigonella. Just got a bit of putty on the end. That's about 6 to 8 inches. I've just gone for that material because a lot of people are using like the stiffer hook links at the minute, so I just thought try something different, and this sticks to the bottom and it'll just slowly balance down and waft on the bottom. Just using a hook kicker there, again Nash, and that just helps turn that hook. Just gone down to the edge of the point, probably I think it's about 6 or 8 turns, just knotless knot, and look, I'm using, I think I had a pack of the pinpoint in size, and that's size 6, so I was just trying them. They're pre-sharpened, extremely sharp. I've got the Nash hooks, but I just thought I'd give these a go. So that's the wafter rig. Just show you the pop-up rig. Now I've just been going back to really trying to keep things simple. I know this is, everyone's probably on this at the minute, it's a Ronnie rig. I'm using it like helicopter style. Again, Nash lead core. I'm using it like, again, like I said, helicopter. This is the Klingon leader, as you can see there. Show what that's in. That's silt, £45, and I've just used the lead core gripping chods. Just took the rubbers off there, as you can see. That's 1.5 ounce lead, and that'll just and all the end bits there. Nash rings, the little bait screw. Just got I think that's a 14 mil pineapple from Beechwood Baits. And the link I'm using is the combi link in silt. That's £20. Again, that's coated, a little bit stiffer, which just helps get that bait kicked out. It's not too stiff, it's just quite subtle. It's just good for that type of rig, and I know it's getting used a lot in a minute. Just trying to go back to the simple rig, and you can change things if you need to. Just use a little hook kicker. Just cut that down, just cover that swivel up. I've just been using a little stop on the end as well, just so that can stop that bait coming off the end. So that's the rigs I'm using at the moment. I do use the snowman ring as well, a fair bit. Just simple, not in a slot with the blowback tube, and that's with the just use that with the combi link. So I'm only switch between them 3 rigs at the moment. So they're the rigs that I'm using at the moment. If you want to give them a try, give them a try. So there's loads of companies out there. Just use what you feel you're confident in, really. You don't need to use one particular make. I've used quite a few makes over the past. I just feel like I'm just sticking to one at the moment, and just hopefully that get me a few bites. So they're the rigs I'm using. Give them a try. Right guys, I just thought I'd give you a quick update. I brought that margin rod back in. The wind's proper changed now. Like it said, going to be like 15-mile-an-hour winds. There's been a bit of rain. It does feel really cold. I think the chances are gone now, to be honest. But I've got a bit of time left, so I'm just going to stick a couple of rods out in front of me and different swim. Moved again, not seen anything. Like I say, you can see it's blowing a hoolie down this end. It's pretty much all over the lake really. So I'm just going to stick same again, waft the rig and pop-up rig. Change the pineapple to just a white. Just see if I can manage to get anything. I'll just update you before I leave again. Not put any bait out, just keep some of the singles. Just see if I can make a bite, but it's not looking great, to be honest. It's looking pretty rough out there. I'll just put these rods out now and see what happens. Speak to you in a bit. Right guys, come to end of my session. Unfortunately, it was another blank, I'm afraid. I don't know if the was to do with the weather or what, but it's changed quite bad now. Just to recap, really, like yesterday it was saying it was going to be like 14 degrees, southwesterly winds, which I thought would be really warm. But this morning it had changed. It was like 5 degrees this morning and highs of 7. Still said southwesterly wind, but it was really cold. So I saw that fish early on and set up a different end of the lake, seen nothing, moved back to where I saw a second fish on the opposite side where I saw the first one. Put that pineapple pop-up out. Unfortunately didn't come to anything. Moved again, third time, to another area, but again the wind was blowing absolute gale and it got colder and nothing. So just to recap really, so if you go away confident in what you've done, which I have today, seen fish eventually, if you put a rig on the spot, I'm not saying you always catch just because you've seen fish and put the rig there, you're not always going to catch, which I did. But if you come away confident in what you've done, that's all you can do really. And these blanks that you have don't feel as bad, because to be honest, when you do blank and you've not had a good session or you've not put 100% in, you feel twice as bad. But if you keep at it, you're closer to catching that fish. So today I've done what I've done. I've done what I can with the weather and what I've seen. I've got a few things to do, so I've packed up slightly earlier. So it is what it is. So basically, if you've liked this video, it is my first one from when I've done one a couple of years ago. I'll be putting more videos on, but if you like this video, just hit the subscribe button below, and even you can comment or whatever to see what you want to see in my videos. I'm going to try and do more regular and just put them on my channel, as it's not easy to do, as people that do videos know. It's not that easy, but I'll try and do some more videos for you, and if you take away a couple of things, that's great, or if you just watched it just for some enjoyment, that's great as well. So I'm going to get off now. Hopefully keep on watching my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.